I'm an hour late. Just gonna give people a chance to show up for a second here. Oh, how much can I tip this back without falling over? I guess I should make an actual stand for this here piece of machinery. Oh, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna get a drink. Hold on. Okay. Oh, someone's asking last live Vasco Zuzus. Yeah, I think this will be the last one of these I do on this channel, and then I'll just start doing them on the other channel whenever I. Yeah, don't worry, not last live ever. It's just, this is supposed to be my building channel, and then I made another channel to do all the talking and stuff, and I haven't been able to do lives on the other channel yet because I need 1,000 subscribers there. I only have like 2 videos on there so far. I think I have 500 and something subscribers. So I think I'm just gonna not do any more lives here because this is supposed to be my building channel, right? So I'm gonna just start doing them on my talking channel as soon as I get enough subscribers to do it. So hopefully, I mean, if I start putting some more videos on there, maybe I'll get some more subscribers, and then I'll be able to do the lives on that channel, which I think will be good. This is not beer, it's water. It's Sky beer. Anyway, I feel like I'm kind of like mooching off this channel because I can do the lives here, but I need my other channel to be able to do the lives because that's where I'm supposed to be doing the talking. Oh, probably on this channel, right? Yeah, it's just last live on this channel. Oh my God, no, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not. Can you link your other channel? Yes, there should be a link to my other channel in the description here. I didn't actually check when I put this live up because I'm like an hour late, and I was just like mashing the buttons go, and I'm like I've just been working like crazy, which is great. I'm getting so much done. So yeah, I'm pretty sure a link to my other channel is in the description here. It should have a link to this channel and my other channel because there's Jaimie Builds and then Jaimie Talks. And I was thinking maybe you guys have some input on this actually. Should I name my other channel Jaimie Talks, or should I make it like Jaimie's Life or Adventure Builder Central or something? Or should I just leave it as Jaimie Talks and whatever? It is and subbed. Excellent. So my link to my other channel is there. So hopefully I can get 1,000 subscribers on that channel soon. And then I'll be able to do lives from that channel, which is what kind of half the point of making that channel, so I could just basically split up the building stuff and leave that all on this channel and then do all the talking stuff on the other channel so that, I don't have to keep hearing people bitch and moan. I don't want to hear you talk. Shut up and get back to work. Then you can just watch one channel. Totally fine. Then, all right. So happy with my new Adventure Builders mug. No way. Oh, those mugs look awesome, actually. I totally want to get one. Please keep doing them on here until then, please. Oh, well, the thing is, like, I don't want to just keep doing the lives on here. I split up the channels for a reason, so I could have the building stuff on one channel and the talking stuff on another channel. I don't want to just keep endlessly mixing them up. Like I did it for a point, and there's a reason to it. So I don't know. Maybe if I don't get enough subscribers by next week, I'll just do a big long monologue talking video. Although it is definitely cooler with being able to interact with people, having the feedback and everything. But it shouldn't take that long to get 1,000 subscribers, right? I just need to actually start putting more videos on there. Let's see. Oh, it does what it says on the tin. Jaimie Talks. Have you considered making an account on Rumble as well? Oh, I don't know. I don't actually know anything about Rumble. I've seen some occasionally people on YouTube saying, join us over on Rumble where we don't get censored. Is it kind of like a YouTube that doesn't get censored? Or maybe it has more than YouTube, more than just videos. I don't know. I guess I should check out this Rumble thing at some point. At the moment, I kind of figured, I'm not monetizing the Jaimie Talks channel, so I should be able to get away with saying more there than I could here. But I don't know. So maybe I do need to set up a Rumble thing. But the thing is, like, I don't have all this time to spend like screwing around on the internet. I need like an assistant for that kind of stuff. I need someone to be like, hey, I'll set up your Rumble account or do this or that, and hey, you should get one of these accounts here and set up some videos here or some website here, because it's just like me just doing all this stuff. It'd be cool to have someone else to help with that. But I don't know. I'll see how it goes. So how's life going for you? Life is pretty good. Everyone here probably knows that about a month ago, things were seeming pretty bleak. But earlier this week, Deshana and I signed a separation agreement, and I don't want to go into the details, but I am happy with it. And she appears to be happy with it too. So whatever. Just basically, I've said this a few times in the last couple of weeks, but now I guess it's like official. Like Deshana has her life, I have my life, and we basically only interact with each other in terms of taking care of our kids. We're still co-parenting, but other than that, we don't really do anything, which is, I gotta say, it's really relieving. She's a wonderful person and everything, but just a handful. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just let it go there. And one of the reasons I was late here, well, I guess there's two reasons I was late today. I was just up digging on the hill, because that's my, I'll get into that in a minute. I'm super digging right now. And the other reason is Deshana showed up, and all the kids went with her. So we were hanging out for a little bit. Not really hanging out with Deshana, but we don't really talk much anymore, which is fine. Anyway, so what's this digging I'm doing? So this morning, let me get something. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, where is it? Oh no. Hold on, where will it? I'm looking for something. It's right around here somewhere. Oh yeah, I always have to have my my pad of paper. I forgot to get my pad of paper today, so I can write down interesting things that people say. So right now, I've got a, what do you call it? I don't know. This is my latest mission. Ooh, let's see if we get that on there. So dig the lumber mill spot. So I've got this lumber mill basically made, and I need to dig the spot where it's going to go. And then I need to move the lumber mill outside, and then take the roof off my old boat and put it over the lumber mill, because I'm changing that roof. So I've got a multi-pronged thing going on here that's going to get the lumber mill going and get this new boat renovation going. And yeah, pretty soon I'll be able to start cutting wood. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some stuff to get the path through the jungle to trees and all that. But I'll figure out how to move the logs somehow. Right now I've got, I don't know, kind of this week maybe, to dig out a spot for the lumber mill. And this was in a video I tried to post this morning, but YouTube's been so glitchy lately. Like I uploaded the video, did all the stuff, and right at the end, YouTube's like, couldn't save your video, sorry. So I guess I have to try it again later. I don't know. But so I'm digging a spot up on the hill. Well, I'm flattening out a huge area up on the hill, basically for like a little sports field for like frisbee and soccer, football, and playing catch and stuff like that. But then all around that area, once I get it all flattened out, I want to have a lumber mill on one side, like a little house on another side. And my kids were saying I need to put monkey bars up in an area and swings. So I'm going to make a bunch of stuff up there. And part of the purpose of all that stuff kind of surrounding is so that, soccer footballs and frisbees and things don't go flying off into the ocean. They'll have a chance to hit something before they soar away. So right now, I'm just working on the one side where I'm putting the lumber mill. So I'm just digging, I don't know, it's like I'm digging it way wider than it needs to be and way bigger than it needs to be because, I'm going to have to dig that all out anyway. So I figure maybe today and tomorrow I'm going to be digging that out. And then the next day I can make the wheels on the lumber mill. And then basically the track is basically just 2 pipes, and maybe I'll put them on some little concrete holders or something. And then I can take the lumber mill outside, which will be beautiful because it's taking up this huge spot in my house and it's been there for a while. So yeah, as soon as I get that done, oh, it's going to be so nice. I'm going to have a whole bunch of extra space over there. And then I'm going to get the roof off the boat and then take that up there and then change the roof on the boat and do some fancy stuff. I'll get into that later. I basically want to make the shark slicer, which is my biggest boat, the cargo carrier. I want to make it into I still want it to be a good cargo carrier, which it will be. It'll actually be lighter than it was originally, so it'll be able to hold more cargo. But also, I want it to be good for camping. So I'm putting a nice waterproof roof over the top, so that just the whole in under the roof area is dry, so you can sleep under there or hang out when it's raining or whatever. And I've gone camping in it before, and I slept inside the pontoon, which is kind of like sleeping in a giant coffin. But it works. It's big enough for I don't know, 2-foot wide bed or something like that. It was big enough for me to sleep in, but it was a little bit cramped. 2 people would definitely be cramped unless you really liked each other. But I want to make it really nice, so I could take all 4 kids and go somewhere. We can sleep on the boat comfortably and all that. What else is going on? Yeah, I'm just full on digging right now for a couple days and then getting the wheels taken care of. And also, I should announce that some nice people have informed me recently that all the exercise that I do and all my healthy eating and all this stuff where I'm trying to be strong and healthy, it's actually just me being vain and arrogant and trying to make people feel bad. So I have to thank those people for awakening me. Now I realize that I should actually just sit around on my butt all the time and eat crap, and then I'll be a much better person. So thank you for awakening me. I don't know what I would have done without you. Oh, people, what is up with people? They're so ridiculous. Okay, how's life going for me? Rumble is YouTube with fewer rules. Yeah, now I have kids. I have to make sure I use the correct grammar and stuff, the right words, the correct words. Yeah, it's fewer rules because they're individual rules. You'd have less of a substance, like less sand or less water. But if they're individual things, you have fewer. But that sounds cool. YouTube with fewer rules. Odyssey is better, I think. Oh, Odyssey, is this another alternative to Rumble? No censorship, but possible honeypot. Okay, I don't know. Does that mean it's like prostitutes on there or something? All right, maybe, Mr. Landfill, who has so much computer software that he could fill a landfill. I love that. He says, my subscribers on Jaimie Talks just went from 549 to 557 in just a few seconds. So now I'm thinking maybe we should make this a Jaimie Talks telethon to try to get 1,000 subscribers over there, so I could do next week's live over there where it's supposed to be, instead of polluting the Jaimie Builds channel with my blah 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 talking. I guess I could build something while I'm talking, and that wouldn't mess it up. Anyway. Oh, do you actually have a plan for your village design? If so, can you elaborate? Okay, so I want to have a village here, and it's hard. It's a hard thing to talk about because as soon as you say I want a community or a village or any kind of thing, people make a lot of presumptions. Basically, I just want cool neighbors. I don't want to have any kind of village that I'm in charge of or something. Like I don't want to be anyone's landlord. Although, I mean, if that happens with a few people, fine. But generally speaking, I just want to have cool neighbors. Like I just want to say, hey, cool people who are into doing stuff and making stuff and who are kind of like adventure builders, or at least kind of adventure buildery. Like if we just live in the same area, we can have awesome neighbors and cool people to talk to and like hang out with. And then, we can get together and collaborate on things if we feel like it, or, so yeah, the village I want to have is, I don't want it to be like my village or anything. I just want to have other cool people living around who are independent and take care of themselves, but we can also collaborate on things. Now, all that said, I'm not totally against having people stay on my land, but that's not happening for free, because I've let people stay on my property for free before, and a lot of times it does not go well. So I would be like, you got to rent a spot. I mean, I wouldn't charge much, but it's just got to be something, something. So it's not just like freeloading, Besides, like an adventure builder type person doesn't want to freeload anyway. They would want to like give something. But yeah, for the most part, I want people to come and buy their own land and do their own thing, and then we can hang out and collaborate and whatever. And I'll help people do that, of course. Right now, I have a few people staying on my land for very small rent, and I also rented them a boat for like $1 a day. And yeah, that seems to be going well, and that way they can come and test it out for a while, and not at much cost. And yeah, this guy over here, I'm pretty sure he's staying. I've mentioned him a few times. He's a super cool dude. Looks like he's staying. I hope he stays. Man, you better not leave. Oh my gosh, if he left, oh, that'd be terrible. Do you still think that mosquitoes are an unimportant part of the ecosystem? I don't know that I ever said they're an unimportant part of the ecosystem. I think I think what I said was something more to the effect of, if we're going to make something extinct, it may as well be mosquitoes, and mosquito type things. Although, most types of mosquitoes, from what I understand, don't bite humans. So maybe we could just like encourage those mosquitoes to take over the human biting mosquitoes territory. And then although they'd probably evolve to bite humans pretty quick if we were just like lounging around like this big food source. Anyway. Rumble told countries that wanted them to censor their creators to shove it. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah. So this Rumble place doesn't censor their creators, and they tell the countries to shove it. That's cool. It's okay to screw around on the interwebs sometimes, big guy. Yeah, I mean, I can screw around on the internet sometimes, but like, I just get bored of it. Like, I want to do stuff. Like, I don't know. My happiest times have been when I'm not on the internet, because the more time I spend on the internet, the more I'm just like, oh, people suck. It's like, I think the internet is not the best way it's not like the best medium through which people can interact. I think like face-to-face is much better way to interact with people than the internet, for example. Because on the internet, you're always anonymous, and people don't have any guilt of treating others like crap because they don't see the person. Like people will do things on the internet they would never do in person, face-to-face. Like they'll get real just rude. People on the internet will get really rude, way worse than they would in person. And like vindictive and all that. It's just, I think it's just not the best way for people to communicate. Let me know if you want a media project manager. Well, do I want that? I don't even know. Train one of those kids to social media manager. Huh. Well, I bet Aurora could do it. She's my 12-year-old. She's very, very studious. Maybe I should get her on that. I don't know. How's the garden doing? I haven't seen any videos about them lately. Let me see. Wow, it's so calm outside right now. Garden's doing all right. Mostly I've just been worrying about this whole getting the lumber mill done, this boat thing, and digging some land. However, I have been working on composting, and I think I'm improving the soil. It's a long-term process. So like ask me in 6 months and then I'll be like, whoa. But at the moment, it looks like things are improving, but it's just like little increments here and there. I have lots of coconuts. I have pretty much a coconut every day, and I eat a coconut every day. And right now, oh, you want to see my coconut? This is most of my coconut in some sourdough bread. Hold on, I gotta hold it still so you can actually see. Ooh, look how nice it looks. So far, it's risen to about twice its original size. Yeah, I'll cook it in a few hours when it's fluffed up some more. And then other than that, I don't know, I have cocoa plums, but they were growing before I got here. I have bananas. I have 2 big banana trees right there, right outside the window, that look like they should be making bananas pretty soon. And I've been getting huge bunches of bananas off those trees. Right now I have a bunch of bananas right here that I bought. I bought these ones. It was $6 for like a giant thing. That's not even a giant thing. The ones I get off my tree right there are like twice the size of this. Like I can barely pick them up. They're huge. But yeah, it looks like I should have 2 of those coming soon. I don't know. The soil is mostly what I'm working on with the gardens. Daylight savings time ended. I'm also curious about the garden. Yeah, I do have some melons started. Oh, I love melons. Melons are the best. Oh, melons. Oh, yeah. So I have some melon seedlings started, like cantaloupes. And I also ate a watermelon yesterday or the day before with the kids. And we were planting seeds, watermelon seeds all over the place. And since I've been doing this digging and making new dirt areas, and whenever I move dirt, I'll mix in lots of leaves and grass and charcoal and stuff that's supposed to make the soil better. So hopefully I'm making some better soil, and hopefully some of these watermelon seeds will grow, and hopefully when I put these cantaloupe seedlings in the ground, they'll start growing too. And I also planted a whole bunch more pepper seeds out there. So I don't know, I gotta see how it goes. I figure it's the kind of thing where if I keep working on the soil, to keep trying to make it better and keep planting things in it, eventually something's gonna stick, and then it's gonna be really good. So right now I have a little bit of stuff. I mean, banana trees, they're doing good. I also planted some more plantain trees, and I planted more banana trees actually. Anyway. Oh, thumbs up, everyone. You know how the internet works. Yes, the internet. What do you use for internet connection? I use Panetma, which is, I guess it's a Panama internet provider. And let's see, I have an antenna on the roof of my house that aims at Deshana's house, at an antenna there. And then there's another antenna on her house that aims like 14 or 15 miles like to where like a big tower is, so we get signal from that. Let's see. Yeah, a nearby tower. Well, I wouldn't call it a nearby tower. Any plans to finish the concrete? Oh, you mean like the concrete in my house? It's funny. My friend and I were talking about just his home and my home the other day, and he was saying, yeah, but your place is so like set up, and I was like, I don't know, it's still like bare concrete, and like so I have all these tiles to put down, there's still a lot to do. And he's just like, yeah, it's brutalism. So my house is still in the phase of brutalism. I need a woman's touch in here, maybe. Let's see. Reduce the amount of particulates in the air, better for humans and machines. Well, I'm not really getting like concrete dust off the concrete. It gets, once it's touched a bunch, yeah, it's not like concrete dust keeps coming off endlessly. It's pretty stable at this point. He needs 1,000 subs to do lives there. Yeah, I need. Oh yeah, right. I'm doing a Jaimie Talks telethon here. I need 1,000 subscribers on Jaimie Talks so I can start doing the lives over here. Because I'm going to stop doing them on this channel because this is supposed to be Jaimie Builds channel. I don't want to keep doing them here endlessly. So I've just decided I'm just going to switch them to the other channel, and as soon as I can start doing it, I will. Good morning, everyone. 10 a.m. here on the new time. Why is this the last live? Oh, I just answered that. Such nice, kind folks. LOL. Oh, this is the people who wokened me. Oh. People can't live with them, can't unalive them. Yeah. Reflective glass powder on rooftops lowers temperatures 10 degrees, 26 coats are necessary though. Jeez. Well, my roof is like that thick of styrocrete, which is mostly styrofoam. So it doesn't get hot in here at all. Like it's blue sky right now, blazing sun outside. It's not remotely hot in here. I am sweaty though because I was digging out in the sun right before I came to do this. But now that I'm all sweaty, I'm actually cooling off. Gotta head to my mad scientist lair. Oh, that sounds amazing, Mr. Landfill. We'll rewatch this later. Be awesome, everyone. Cool. Oh, Dallas Wade has a question. Can you make another YouTube channel where you parody being woke? Well, I could. Oh man, like a third channel? I don't have time for a third channel. Can I just be like super woke on my other channel? I guess that wouldn't make sense because usually when I do talking videos, I'm being all serious, trying to make important points. Although I don't know, we'll see what I can do. Ooh, 564 subs now. Jaimie Town. Yeah, I don't want to have like Jaimie Town. I just want it to be like Adventure Builder Village. I don't want to own it or anything. I just want to have cool neighbors, like anyone. Like I want to be in my house and be like, hey, you know what? I don't have anything to do today. I'm going to go visit my amazing neighbors and see if they need help with anything or want to go fishing or want to hang out or talk about some cool stuff or whatever. And maybe Friday morning, I feel like I want to have a barbecue and I can invite a bunch of cool people over, not some pile of a-holes who are just going to be obnoxious and I'm going to be like, oh, why are you here? No, I want to have a barbecue with like cool people. Yeah, that's basically what I want out of a village. Let's see. Saludos, Sir Jaimie, es un gran constructor. Oh, I think I actually understood that. How much does land cost there? Oh, it depends. A lot. If you go through a realtor, you can basically add a zero to the price. Whereas, compared to just like living here and meeting people. The first island I got here was $5,000. But that only became available after like living here for about a year and meeting people, getting to know people. And then, they wanted me to stay because they're like, hey, we like you. I don't know what was wrong with them. Don't ask me. But for some reason, they were like, hey, we like you. We want you to stay. What do you need to stay? And I'm like, well, I want to get an island. Well, how about this little island? I'm not doing anything with it. $5,000. And I was like, oh, okay. But I've seen a similar island listed online on a real estate place. It was $50,000. So yeah, huge price range. Mosquitoes, ticks, and leeches all need to go extinct. Yeah, if we're gonna get rid of the mighty rhinoceros, the last of the dinosaurs, the mighty armored unicorn, like, why are we not gonna get rid of mosquitoes? We're gonna annihilate the armored unicorn and not mosquitoes. That just doesn't make any sense. Like if we're gonna extinctorize something, let's get rid of the mosquitoes and ticks. Yeah, ticks. Oh, Space Jew. Oh, you guys have funny names. Should we all be taking our money out of the banks yet? Well, I don't know, actually. Maybe. Yeah, that question kind of came out of nowhere, but I know where it's coming from. So recently I bought a whole bunch of sheet metal and pipes, stainless steel and then aluminum pipes. Partly because I want to use some of it to build some things, but partly I want to have some wealth that's not dollars. So like a stainless steel pipe is going to retain its value. It's not going to change. It's just, part of the point of it being stainless is, I could have it for like 100 years. It'll be in basically the same condition, and it'll still be worth a stainless steel pipe. And if at some point I need to sell some, I'll be able to sell it for the same value of a stainless steel pipe. Whereas if I have $10 right now, maybe a couple years go by, inflation cuts the value of that $10 like down to a third, and I can only buy a third as much stuff. That's super annoying. So yeah, I mean, like, and then there's also the question about banks. I don't trust banks. I don't know anyone who trusts banks. Yeah, having money in the bank is not the best feeling. So if I was gonna recommend anything to anyone, I would say buy some stuff that is going to be valuable in the future to you and to other people. So, like for instance, stainless steel pipes, tools. People always talk about the currency of the apocalypse. I mean, that's a reasonable way to think about it. Like what's still going to be valuable, like in a zombie world. Like get that kind of stuff and buy that now. And then when the dollar crashes, you have stuff that will retain its value, even though the dollar's gone down. And it's a lot harder to steal like a whole bunch of stainless steel pipes, for example, than like a little block of gold. Like if I spent a bunch of money on a chunk of gold, someone could just pick it up and run away. But if someone were to come here and try to steal enough like sheets of stainless steel to be worth doing it, I mean, it's not practical, all right, anyway, let's where are we going here? Hello from Atlanta, Georgia. I've been there many times. A coconut a day keeps the doctor away. Oh, good. Well, that's a good thing because I eat a lot of them. I just downloaded Rumble last week. You have to download it. YouTube is becoming a joke with all the ads and restrictions for content creators. It is, yeah. It is kind of annoying. Maybe I should just start something over there, and I don't know. Maybe I should investigate that tonight. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Maybe I should write it down. I don't have my drawing thing here, pencil. All right, Jaimie, try to carve out 20 minutes of time to go look at this Rumble situation and see if you want to get on there. Okay, right. I'm totally going to forget after like digging for the rest of the day. Gotta go. Sorry, Jaimie, stay melon. All right, now 2 melons are better than one. I love me some paramelons. Oh, paramelons, that is just the best. Does your soil contain many worms? Many worms. We made a do-it-yourself worm farm for kitchen scraps, and they turn plant waste into a wonderful compost. I do have lots of worms, actually, yeah. Jaimie, have you ever watched the Primitive Technology channel? It does a lot of things you could use on your island. I've seen a few of his videos, but I don't watch anything much really. Mostly, I mean, I have so much to do that I have no shortage of ideas, but I don't know if there's anything specific in there. Let me know. You joking, Anita A? What did Anita A say? I don't know what Anita said. I don't know. Oh, Anita retracted the message. Anita, you can say whatever you want. It's fine. Don't let people make you feel bad for saying something that. Anyway, I don't know what you said. 1,000 sandwiches. Oh, Hello, the morning turtle. Good morning. What's the name of your other channel? Yeah, my other channel is Jaimie Talks, and there should be a link to it right down in the description here. I don't know if it would be very easy to find. Other than that, there's hardly anyone on it. I only have 2 videos on it so far. I'll get more stuff on there though. It's just been, there's just been a lot going on. However, like I said earlier, Deshana and I have come to legal terms and signed a separation agreement, and so a lot of things have been taken care of. So now I can get, 100% back to doing things. Hey, Tomaters! It's Tomaters. How you doing, man? Hey, I heard coconut coir fiber works really well as a soil amendment. I am putting coconut things. I always have coconut, what are they called? Husks, like on the floor here, and I light them. Coconut husks are amazing for keeping away bugs. Like you put 2 coconut husk pieces together like this and light a little piece of paper inside them, and it'll smoke for like an hour. And the bugs like totally don't like it. So you have one of those, it clears out a pretty big area. I don't have a big bug problem in the daytime, but in the morning and the evenings, that's when the bugs come out. Invest in high-end whiskey. That's not useful to me. Gold and silver bullion. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I could invest in gold and silver stuff, but then what if I get to some point, how much is gold and silver going to be worth in a zombie apocalypse or something like that, or like in Venezuela, for example, when everything crashed, someone's going to take their chunk of gold to the store and be like, hey, I want to buy some stuff with my gold. They're going to be like, I mean, you can have a loaf of bread for that, I guess, because, when you have to choose between food and like gold or silver, you're going to choose food. No one's selling their food for gold or silver. But if you had some tool, some piece of machinery or something someone needs to improve their life, that's still going to retain value. Like bolts, screws. Making friends as an adult isn't easy. Let me know if you crack the code. Well, I mean, I can make friends. Yeah, the problem is making good friends, because we're in a society right now where it's just there's a lot of same person. Same person. Oh, it's the same thing with like trying to meet a woman. It's just like same woman over and over, and like it's just the same one that I'm not interested in. And the same thing with friends. There's just a lot of the same kind of person over and over, because we've kind of gotten ourselves into a society that's not the best in terms of creating good people. Man, I'd love to be your neighbor. Whoa, let's do it. I just got to scrape some money together first to get over there. All right. Yeah, scrape some money together to get here, but keep some so you can get yourself set up and stuff. Steel comes from iron, one of the most abundant elements on the planet. It can get cheaper because the majority of its value is the energy and labor used to turn it into pipes, sheets, etc. I'm not sure why you're telling me that, but excellent information. What happened to the spider robot? You mean the giant one? I don't know, it's still in Vermont, I guess. Question, any advice on how to return to your balanced self after a long, stressful period? Well, this would be the time to ask me, actually. I just had horrendous February, and now I'm getting back. So let's see, how do you snap out of a really stressful period and get back to yourself? And I wouldn't even just say February. I've had a pretty stressful decade, really. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm out of it now, and I guess what I've been doing is I'm just thinking about all the goals that I've been trying to do for years that have been getting interrupted constantly and just made harder than they should be, all that kind of stuff. And now I'm just thinking about, okay, now I've got all these obstacles out of the way, and now I can really make progress on a lot of stuff I've been trying to do. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on, and just just doing it, making it happen. So I'm getting a lot of stuff done that I wanted to do for a long time, and just at a much faster rate now than I was before, and it feels great. It feels much better. But in general, yeah, just coming out of a stressful period. Yeah, I guess that's basically it. Figure out what you want to do, and disregard all the stuff that everyone else is telling you to do and all the other information. Just block that all out and just say, all right, let me put myself in a bubble and just like block out everything else, everyone else's opinion and ideas or thoughts about what I should do. Just get rid of all that and just go inside my own head and think, okay, what do I care about? What do I value? What do I want to do? And then do that. And that will hopefully snap you out of, kind of the doldrums of a stressful situation. If you still lived in Vermont, we'd be best friends by now. Sadly, I found your channel after you moved. BK Broiler. Ooh, I like burgers. I could use a burger right now. Burger King used to have this 99-cent Whopper deal, and it seemed to always happen like just at the right time for like when I went on a spring break trip and didn't have much money, and I was like doing a lot of exercise and stuff. So I needed a lot of calories, and I was like, oh my gosh, 99-cent Whoppers at Burger King. I'll just eat like 8 of those. Anyway, what was I going on about? I think you should create a tour and stay package. Offer it to a travel agency so that people can get out to see you, maybe more affordably in groups. Well, I don't know if I'd have to do that through a travel agency. I might have enough audience here to just do something like that. And I've been thinking about doing something like that. Like, the thing I thought about most is setting up like a campground. Not just a campground. Maybe it'll have like cabins and stuff, but like a kind of bit of a rustic place, not quite camping, but not luxury place. And having like week-long events there where, maybe we build something during the week, like a kayak or something, and then, do lots of going around, do some fishing, some snorkeling and stuff like that. Learn to start a fire with just the sticks, all kinds of stuff like that. I think that would be really fun. Had a Jaimie tech idea and must get a box of crayons after the live. Ooh, just go get your crayons right now. We'll wait. Just tuned in. How is your arm healing? Oh yeah, my arm. So it's actually healing really well. There's not much left there. Mostly just kind of a reddish line, but I can touch it. Yeah, it doesn't feel any different now. Totally fine. Oh, hello, Jaimie. Hope all is well in your part of the world. Well, things are going pretty well. I wouldn't say all is well, but pretty good. Wait, I think someone typoed here. You are asking Jaimie a question. Oh, when you are asking Jaimie a question, put question in front so he knows it's a question. That is a good idea. Yeah, if you want to ask a question, put question in capital letters before your comment so it stands out, because sometimes I skip through comments a little bit quick when I get too far behind. But if I see one with a question, I'll definitely stop at it. Invest in freeze-dried food. Yeah, I want to get some more on my Amazon wish list. I put a bunch of like food stuff, like emergency food kind of things. Oh, and I think like, what was it, 2 weeks ago? At least one person tried to send me something off my Amazon wish list, which was amazing. Thank you. And he sent me an email basically saying, hey, it's not going through. Amazon's saying there's a problem with the address or something. Well, yeah, I investigated, and apparently Amazon was having a technical difficulty with something to do with the addresses, which I have to presume is fixed by now. They couldn't just leave that screwed up that long. So that's what happened if anyone had a problem with that. Sorry. Nothing I could do about it though. Okay. Question, can you show us around outside, perhaps even the bridge? Thanks, Jaimie. You're the best. I'm the best. Well, I can't take this outside because it won't keep up with the video. Because, as long as I'm not moving that much, this kind of keeps up with me. But if I start walking around with it, it just turns into a real glitchy blur. But yeah, I'll have to get a tour at some point. Okay, if I do a tour of my property, do I put that on Jaimie Builds or do I put that on Jaimie Talks? Because it's mostly talking. I'm not actually building anything then, but I'm showing stuff I have built. I think that goes on Jaimie Talks, which is why I was thinking maybe I should call Jaimie Talks like Jaimie's Life or something like that. Toilet paper is the currency of the future. You know what? Toilet paper's overrated, man. People, oh, I used to call people who lived in cities toilet people because they're obsessed with toilets. Like people who live in cities, and I know because I used to live in a city, like the toilet runs your life. Like you go out of your house, it's like you got a plan for when there's going to be a toilet. Like how long am I going to be without a toilet? You know, I've got to make sure I'm going to get to the toilet between this time and this time, and I'm going to be there. Okay, I can't go too far this way and be in a place where there's no toilet. You know, it's just you don't even realize how much toilets run your life until you get away from that society. And after I moved off grid, I was like, huh, toilets used to run my life. Now I just pee anywhere. Oh, hey, you, how did I type that? Question, ooh, last live, are you not going live again, or did I miss something in the beginning? Okay, so this is going to be the last live I do on this channel. I mean, I might do some other like live building stuff, but you know, these Sunday lives are basically just me talking. So I'm going to start doing these on the Jaimie Talks channel. But I need to get 1,000 subscribers on that channel so I can do it. That's why I'm still doing them here. But I decided, you know what, enough is enough. I split the channel for a reason. I can't just keep doing these here. I got to start doing them over there. And if I don't have 1,000 subscribers next week, I'll try to do something. But you know, I'll just skip the live. And at some point, I'll get 1,000 subscribers, and then I can start doing the lives on the Jaimie Talks channel. So yeah, it's not the last live ever. It's just the last one I'm doing on this channel. That's just talking anyway. Started following when you built those RC spiders. Oh, so like the the radio controlled toy spider robots. Yeah, those were sold for a couple years. They were selling really well actually. They were doing great. I got a pretty good paycheck from that, which is kind of what I used to move my family to Central America. But then there were some stupid problems, and the factory went out of business because of just stupidity, and it doesn't matter. And they're not being made anymore. Although someone is still making them. Now there are knockoff versions, which I'm kind of happy about. I'm glad someone is still, you know, using the design and making some stuff out of it. It would be nice to get some royalties out of it still, but since I'm not either way, I'm glad someone's using the design for something. Wait. Are you telling us to be genuine people? Yes, I'm telling you to be genuine people. Camp JMO. Make camp Adventure Builder camp. So you guys are down with the Adventure Builder camp. Yeah, I think that'll be super fun actually, to just spend a week with like a bunch of people who are into building, and maybe I'll have a few different projects and we can just pick from them. You know, what do we want to work on? And maybe people will end up splitting into two groups because some people really want to build a dome and other people really want to build a boat or something. Or yeah, I think it'll be really fun. I have to get some stuff set up. I could make the first group come and basically set up the camp, but I don't want to make it too harsh on the first group. And right now there's some pretty hard labor that needs to happen before I can really get things set up. So I need to do most of it myself. Can I be your neighbor if I disclose that I tried to kill my family, moved them onto a sailboat, and tried to be captain of the high seas? Boat sank off the north coast of Haiti. Ouch. Well, you didn't try to kill them, right? But yeah, you can totally be my neighbor. That sounds like, you should tell that story differently though. You know, crap happens, like a boat can sink. That's a terrible thing. You saved them though, right? You did whatever you had to do to save them, I'm presuming. Your family's still alive? Hey all, hope you are good today. Did you complete the dragon scale roof? No, I've not completed the dragon scale roof. It just got bumped down in the priority list. I have a couple other things I want to do first. But you know, whenever I get a cloudy day that's not raining, I'll go up and do some more. The thing is, I've done enough of the roof that there are so few leaks that it's not really like an urgent thing to do. But I will definitely get it done. It's not one of those things that I forget about forever or anything. I just subbed to Jaimie Talks. I got you, bro. Thanks, man. Yeah, it would be amazing if I could get Jaimie Talks to 1,000 subscribers so I could do the live there next week. That'd be great. And I wouldn't have to skip one. I think a tour video should go on builds because builds people would want to see that, and the talk people also will see it there too. Well, that's not necessarily true. There might be some people who like talking and they don't watch the build videos, because a lot of definitely my building videos are more popular than my talking videos, but there are some people who just watch the talking videos and don't care about the building videos. So I don't know. Maybe I have to do a tour on each channel and make them totally different kinds of tours. One where I talk more and one where I show more stuff I made or something. When is the next sawmill update? Okay. So I made a sawmill video, finished it this morning, basically slapped it together. I uploaded it to YouTube. It took however long it takes. It did all the checks and everything, said everything was fine. And then I said, okay, publish publicly. And it waited a minute. And then YouTube said, oh, sorry, there's an error. We couldn't save your video. We'll try again in 1 second. Oh, error. Okay, we'll try again in 7 seconds. And it just didn't work. It wouldn't do it. So I have a update on the lumber mill that I guess I'll upload again tonight. Try it again. Yeah, but there's one that was supposed to be this morning. Just subscribe to your blah blah channel over halfway there. Yeah, maybe I should call it Jaimie blah blah or just the blah blah channel. Blah, 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 blah. How feasible would it be to live on a boat there instead of buying land? You could totally live on a boat here. Yeah, totally feasible. A lot of people do. I mean, not right here, but yeah, people live on sailboats in the area. You could totally do it. What's the scariest illness you had to deal with in South America? Probably just skin infections. But I don't think that had as much to do with South America as much as it had to do with just stress and losing the will to live, just from stressful, stupid situations that were completely unnecessary. Yeah, I don't think that was a Central America thing specifically. But things I've gotten here, I don't know. Ant bites are annoying. And while I was digging up on the hill, I went through an ant hill, so I got some ant bites on my feet. That's not a big deal though. Just kick them off and say, "Get out of here, ants." Maybe I'll think of something later. Okay, campers, clear this beach and level the ground. Here's some tools. Tools? You think the campers get tools? No, bare hands. You gotta lose some fingernails. No, just kidding. Question, what kind of resin do you use? And can you use epoxy hardener with polyester resin? As far as I know, you cannot use epoxy hardener with polyester resin. I think they're totally different things. And I use polyester resin because it is way, way cheaper than epoxy. Just subbed. You're at 587 now. Nice. Well, soon I'll be over 600. That's beauty. Did you ever complete your bridge project? The bridge, 593 now? Dude, that's awesome. Did you ever complete your bridge project? Yeah, the bridge is made. I have to show it. Yeah, I gotta get on that. Thanks for the adventure all these years. All right, I think I'm at the bottom of the comments, which is maybe good because I've been blabbing on for an hour, and maybe this is a good time for me to shut up. Let me just check that I'm not missing some comments. Oh, come on, thing, work. Do your thing. No, come on. Oh, no. Push the button. Oh, okay. Oh. This thing is so glitchy. It might be my tablet is kind of slow and old. Okay, looks like the comments are all working now. 596 now. Cool. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers, then I don't have to miss a week of lives. But I would like to, yeah, just start doing them on the other channel. All right, what else do I have to talk about here before I get going? Because I'm gonna go dig some more. Because today and tomorrow, it looks like I've got clear weather. I just want to get a whole bunch of digging and get the lumber mill spot cleared out so I can get it up there, get it out of the house, and then work on the boat and then, you know, get to the point where I can get logs over here and cut them for the upper floors. It's just like one thing after another. It's like this huge train of tasks to get to the amazing part. I don't know. It's all amazing though. I like the journey. Let's see. Maybe put videos on both and milk them watch hours. Went to high school with you. You're awesome. Who is that? Nietzsche. Who went to high school with me? I'm glad I was awesome because I don't know. I was a bit of a weird kid in high school. I mean, I think it was fine. What future ideas? Who is that? Who went to high school with me? What's your name? What future ideas do you have in mind? Well, okay, I want to get the lumber mill put outside and then, you know, do the boat roof thing, get the boat so that I can have a whole pile of kids on there. Even if I'm going like all the way to town and back, you know, I want my family to be able to go with me comfortably anytime I need to go. And, you know, if they want to go with me or if they need to go with me or whatever. And then then I need to get the entrance to the farm kind of cleared out, straightened out. It's going to be a lot of work. And that's where I'm going to get logs for the lumber mill. And I'll cut those on the lumber mill to make the upper floors. See, like this level here. This level here will have a wood floor, like kind of all the way around the outside of the house. It's like 2.5 meters wide, the floor, the second floor. Like 8 feet. No, maybe it's 10. Maybe it's 3 meters wide. And then the whole middle here will be open. So there'll be like kind of like a balcony going around the whole outside of the house. And then the third floor, which you can't see from here because it's way up there. I still can't believe this building is up. It's so amazing being in here. It's such a huge space. Anyway, the third floor, I'm going to floor all the way across. That's going to be a gymnasium. So I'm going to be cutting wood for that, getting logs from the forest. And there's tons of logs on the ground. I probably won't even have to cut anything down. And, you know, cut them with a chainsaw in the jungle to sizes that I can hopefully move, and then figure out how to move them to the lumber mill. And someone's going to say, why don't you move the lumber mill to them? No, I've decided I want to move them to the lumber mill. I want to cut them here, partly because I want to keep the sawdust. I'm going to have like a mountain of sawdust, which is going to turn into dirt. And when you live on an island, dirt is like valuable. So, all right, so I'm going to get the floors done, and then, you know, I have to finish the roof, and there's all kinds of painting and tiling and a lot of finishing stuff to do on my house. Like, it's totally livable right now, but like my friend was saying, the style is brutalism. Okay, then over at the same property where I'm getting the logs, that's where I want to build like a campground kind of place with some camping spots, maybe on elevated platforms, and some cabins, you know, a little bit rustic, but like secure, good spots to stay, and start having like adventure builder events there. And then, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff. After that, I've got a list of stuff. What else? Well, at some point in the next maybe 2 or 3 years, I'm going to kind of have things situated here. You know, I'm going to feel like I'm set up, and I'll feel like I can breathe, and like, you know, I've kind of got things set up. And at that point, I'm going to start kind of doing the more like fun projects, like, you know, building another giant robot, maybe a submarine, a flying machine, you know, get more inventive with things. That's going to be really cool. I also need to build a playground up on the hill for well, I was about to say for the kids, but it's also for me. I'm going to use monkey bars. I like exercising, and like swings and maybe a slide and some, I don't know, different stuff. Like good things to play on that are also good exercise. And I've got a whole bunch of stainless steel pipes I can use for that. And what else? I don't know. There's just like, the list just keeps going. But right now, all I'm going to do today is dig, and tomorrow dig. And then the next day, hopefully put the wheels on the mill, make the wheels. I'll make a video of making the wheels and get it on the track and all that stuff. Let's see. How are your oldest solar panels holding up? So far, all my solar panels are still totally good. Well, I mean, I've had one of the plastic ones like melted through, but I don't know, it happened like right away. But like all my solar panels, even the oldest ones, seem to be outputting a good amount of power. I have not actually measured them, but totally working. Is there ever red tide down there in Panama? In this area here, we have no red tide, so I'm happy about that. But I don't know, maybe somewhere. I can dig it, man. Did you get and plant the Barbados cherry tree? I have a Suriname cherry tree, but that's the only cherry tree I have. Sean who? Sean who did I go to school with? Can't see the picture. Hey Jaimie, I'm at 598 subscribers on Jaimie Talks right now. Cool. I just need like 402 more. Hey Jaimie, just wanted to say that I love that you use Lego as part of your design process. Great for testing out functional builds, much faster than prototyping in CAD. Yeah, I mean, I love using Lego for stuff. Oh yeah, the solar panel thing. Yeah, like the solar panel, like how I was going to put the solar panels on the new boat. I was rolling that around in my head for, I don't know, just in the back of my head, thinking about it for weeks. And I thought I had a pretty good idea, but it wasn't until I just made a little Lego model that I was like, okay, yes, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's really nice. Lego's amazing. It's like the fastest way to just prototype, mock up something. It can be even something kind of complicated because there's so many different parts and moving things. It's really cool. I love Lego. Oh, 602, nice. Rocky's cousin, Sean. Who's Rocky's cousin, Sean? I don't know. Question, I am an oyster farmer. Is there a commercial oyster industry there? Not that I'm aware of. There are oysters all over the place, like all over on the bottoms of the mangroves and stuff. They stick to your boats. There's oysters all over the place, but people don't really eat them. Although, like a friend has eaten some, and he was like, yeah, they're good. They're just small. But yeah, as far as I know, no one's growing oysters here. Was there ever a salvage operation for the old sailboat? Not yet, but that might happen. I think some people see it as brutalism because it's way more functional than pretty. Yeah. So brutalism is just basically a style where it's just like, here's a rock, bonk. Here's another rock, bonk. There we've got a wall, blah. It's like caveman style, which I can understand. I wouldn't even say this is like totally brutalism because it's got all these nice shapes and squares and stuff, but it is. I would call it probably fairly much brutalism. Make yourself a log cart to help move the logs. Yes, I will definitely make something to help move the logs. So one could say that for you, steel is dirt cheap. You mean if you melt the steel out of the dirt? I presume you were talking to the person who was talking about steel. How are the temps lately? How's the temperature? It's been kind of cool. But when I say cool, I don't mean like Canada cool. I mean like, well, I'm wearing long sleeves and I'm not hot. Usually if I have sleeves on, I'm just kind of like sweating a little bit, like inside, outside, just the air. But yeah, it's a little bit cooler than normal, but still t-shirt weather easily. I've heard that it's cooler in a lot of places lately. Submarine would definitely be cool. Using pipes, pneumatics, finding a way to sustain breathable air. Yeah. Ooh, 607 subscribers. Oh, maybe I'll actually be able to do the next live. Okay. Last live, did you already talk about why? Okay, I better just answer that again. Okay, last one of these lives that I'm doing on this channel, because I split my channel into two channels. So I have Jaimie Builds and Jaimie Talks, and right now I'm doing this live and I'm talking on Jaimie Builds, which is not where I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing this on Jaimie Talks, the other channel. Link to it is right down here in the description. And I made both channels, I don't know, a few weeks ago, meaning to do all the talking videos there. But I need to get 1,000 subscribers on Jaimie Talks before I can do lives there. So I've been doing them here, but this week I decided, this is the last one of these talking lives that I'm gonna do here on Jaimie Builds. I'm just gonna do talking lives on Jaimie Talks from now on. And I might not be able to do one next week, although I just got a bunch more subscribers. So maybe I'll get to 1,000 before next week, before next Sunday, and then I won't have to skip one. But I just wanted to pick a spot and say, okay, that's it. I'm moving it over. And then from after today, after this live, this channel will just be Jaimie building, and the other one will just be me talking and other stuff. But then someone brought up the topic of, what if I do an update video or like a tour of my island? Does that go on Jaimie Talks or does that go on Jaimie Builds? I don't know. I'll have to figure. Maybe I'll do two different ones. One where I talk more and one where I talk less. I don't know. Subbed with all the family accounts. Thanks, man. That's beautiful. Oh. Dark Exploration Films YouTube channel explored your Vermont dome. Oh, it's funny. My old house, my Vermont dome, gets more views than me now. Jaimie, you are to not make more trash. Yes. What do you think about recycling old electronics for other use than original design? Oh. So basically the question is, I'm trying to make less garbage. Yeah. So what do I think of recycling electronic stuff into other purposes? Well, I think that the way to really fix the electronic garbage problem is just to start making things better that don't break, I don't know. It depends on the thing, Anytime you can take something that's on its way to the garbage and you can give it life for a longer period of time, you're making an impact. You're reducing the flow of garbage, You should mention that you need more subscribers in one of your build videos. Build people maybe won't watch your lives or your talks, but pretty sure they will want to help by subscribing. Ooh, that's right. If I talk about in one of my building videos and say, hey, if you want me to shut up and stop talking here, go subscribe over there. And when I get it, no, I don't want to do that. I only want people to go over there who actually want to. Okay, Rocky's cousin, Sean Salaxi. I was younger than you. We didn't directly hang out, but I love your courageous and bold vision. Well, thanks, man. Yeah, I used to hang out with Rocky a lot. We used to go rollerblading all night in the summers. Like we'd go out at like 11 o'clock and rollerblade all over the city until the sun came up, and we'd take like a couple dollars with us and get frosty slushes on the way. We had so much fun doing that. Can't find the Jaimie Talks channel. Is that a question or a statement? There should be a link to Jaimie Talks in the description here. Someone said it was there. Modern industrial rustic. Yeah, my house is modern industrial rustic. Ah, I see. Thank you for the explanation. Glad it isn't the actual last live. Yeah, I was thinking about what I should name the video to explain what was actually going on. But I was like, all right, I'm already an hour late, and I'm going to be limited in the number of words I can put in a title. Just put last live, and I'll explain it when I'm talking. Subbed. Thanks, man. Tomators. Oh, yeah, he just put a link to Jaimie Talks. There's Jaimie Talks. You do it all the time. I don't know what you're talking about, but beautiful. I will try to keep doing it all the time. And you know what I'm going to do all the time right now? I think that I'm going to shut up and get back to digging. Oh, although there's, yeah, I think I'm just going to shut up and go back to digging. And recycling things. We're so wasteful. Imagining if packaging was made from metals that could be easily melted and reused. Yeah, I've made it as far as Florida from Alaska. Well, keep coming, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go do some more digging. And there is one thing I need to remember to do this week. I need to remember to get a few things for the boat so I can finish it. They're actually, well, I should mention it. There are things in my Amazon wish list, like a 24-volt lithium battery and a charge controller and a couple things like that I need for the boat that I'm going to buy this week. But if anyone wanted to send one of those, that would be amazing. But I don't mean to beg or anything. But occasionally people ask me if they can help with something. Can I come visit? Tyler Durden. Are we gonna have to fight? Send me an email. My email address should be down here too. Maybe you can visit. I wouldn't want any visitors right now because I'm just like trying to 100% go full speed. But yeah, at some point in the near future, totally. Yeah, just send me an email. Recently saw somebody doing styrofoam aircrete and it reminded me of you. Yeah, I wonder if the styrofoam aircrete is worth the extra effort of doing the making the foam, or if it's basically just the same thing. Because my styrocrete has been good. It's been great, actually, really good. Rent out domes or Gothic arch A-frame cabins. Yeah, I could rent out some brutalist cabins. Maybe that's what I should call it. Come to brutalist camping. Live in the most brutal architecture you've ever seen. And I can make it extra brutal with skulls. Oh yeah. I can make cabins the shape of skulls. Ooh, and people could look out the eyeballs. The eyeballs would be windows. All right, I'm gonna shut up and go build stuff. Go build stuff then. Yeah, good idea. Are you coding something now at night? I haven't been coding anything at night, no. I have a video game that I started a while ago, but I haven't been working on it. It's just been too much stress and garbage going on the last month. But now I feel like I can start doing some more stuff in the evenings, like find some project I can do when the sun goes down. It's very much is worth it, and he did a very good. All right. Make cabins in the shape of skulls, then hot goth chicks will come visit you to stay there. No, I don't believe that. If you're telling me that all I have to do to get hot girls here is to build some skull-shaped domes, that sounds too easy. They'd probably be crazy girls. Maybe not. Jaimie email address. My email address, oh yeah, you just put it right up there. But it should also be in the description. It's theadventurebuildermovie@gmail.com, which was obviously an email address originally just to get questions about my movie that I made last year. But now it's just become my normal email. Have a good day today. Peace and love, brothers and sisters from Ralphie. Of course, they will be crazy. I never said otherwise. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here and do some more digging. And everyone, have an amazing day. And I wish you peace and happiness. And when you're not at peace, kick some ass, man. Go kick some ass. All right, I'm gonna get out of here.